Alright, we've got our 2007 KTM Super Duke. It's got a lot of stuff done by the original owner, and actually I think done for the original owner by somebody else, but the original owner did some things himself. For instance, he put these spiffy LED flashers on there, and the reason I think he did it is we're going to see as soon as I pop the headlight cover off of this. This is a KTM, so of course everything on it's super fancy. And you see those little screws, take a little screw out, and then the headlight assembly just pivots forward, which is pretty nice. And you look in here, you can see there's a little wire. This wasn't actually hanging loose, it was taped to the ignition switch as a ground. He's got this aftermarket flasher assembly in here, you can see that right there. And we've got, this looks like a speaker wire. We've got some little connections where the wires are just put together with twisted together there, and for some reason the wires were just wrapped. Even though we have two wires here, they were just, where are they at? There we go. They were for some reason wrapped together with duct tape. And I've got these little quality crimp connectors. Those are, everybody likes those. Those are great. Some more electrical tape holding everything together. And we even have down here, you can see some more crimp connectors. We're going to take care of that. Those are go to the brake. This thing has a pressure switch because it's got these really nice aftermarket radial levers on it, and but they use pressure switches instead of a contact switch. And that brake lights actually don't work when you use the front brake, and I'm betting that it might be because of these crimp connectors right here. So we'll replace those. We'll solder in wires and use a shrink tube over that. But I've got to figure this mess out. I figured this thing actually originally had, I thought it had a 2-wire flasher, and this is a 3-wire flasher. So we're going to have to figure out what he did, and probably we're going to get rid of this little blue speaker wire here, and because he's got that going to ground, and then this was like grounded against the ignition switch, and here's like he unhooked the ground wires going to the flashers, and we have like a 3rd wire. So this is going to be an interesting little project.